Hey guys, welcome back to Economics and Comics. This is your top 10 new comics to buy this new comic book day, Wednesday, November 22nd. We have a giveaway, and I think I'm going to rant today, so let's get to it. Okay, guys, welcome back. First of all, happy Thanksgiving coming up. The day after New Comic Day is Thanksgiving, so we're going to be really busy. It's been such a busy week. It's the end of the year is super busy for the store. I have stuff. I get everything out every weekend. I have stuff that's waiting because they pre-sell everything so damn early and then they release it late. So it's like hectic over here. It's crazy over here, along with so much of other stuff that I want to talk about. I know you want to get to the main part of the video, so what we'll do is we'll do the video first, and then at the end, if you want to keep watching, I'm probably going to rant for a while just about things this year. It's late right now. It's like 2 in the morning. My wife is sick, and I feel like she gave it to me, and I have had to miss all these events this week, and it's just super frustrating. So before we do that, there's a giveaway today. It is not the normal giveaway. Black Box sent me this cool shirt, and they sent me some comics to give away. So for Black Box comics, I'm going to give this #1 covers of this is not Dead. Empath #1. Someone's going to win these from Black Box. Okay, they're all #1 covers, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. And I just want to say thanks so much to Black Box for doing that. I also have the Virgin covers of that. I'll be giving away on our Wednesday night show, the live FOC show. I'm going to do that randomly. It won't be part of the super chat. It's going to be a special to chat people in the comment, or I think the comment section. Or no, it'll do the live chat. That'll be a special, free giveaway. And we'll have some fun super chat stuff too on Wednesday night. So come by for that. And those Virgin covers are super expensive, so that'll be a nice little gift for you guys for Thanksgiving. So before we get into all the rant and all that other stuff, let's move to cover buys. Okay. This is kind of an interesting week. We have a lot of the local comic book shop day books coming out. Here's the Berserker Fallen Empire foil variant, local comic book shop day. Catwoman #59, cover A by David Nakayama. Conan Barbarian #5, cover C by Puebla. I love that cover. Darkling One Shot, cover B by David Mack. Harley Quinn Black White Redder #5, the low cover is sick. And the David Nakayama 1 in 25 is fire. Okay, before we keep going, let me just rant a bit. Last week I got a message, stop saying sick. Or I'm going to leave the channel or something. Where is this all coming from again? We had this sick thing like a year ago where all these people were saying the same thing. It must be new people that want to grow up or something. I don't know. I got another comment. Change your adjective from sick to something else. Okay. How about butter? Just say, is butter better? I'll change it to it now. Is butter better? Or should I say hot? What is this cancel sick word? I've been saying sick my whole life. You know? What is the problem? I don't want to grow up. Don't make me be boring. Okay? So I could do this video totally boring and it would suck. So 6 days. Okay. Immortal X-Men #17, the 25 copy variant. Justice League Godzilla Kong #2, the 1 in 25 Matina. Then you have your local comic book shop day, Universal Monsters Dracula #1 connecting. And number 2 connecting. It's like Dracula biting her. Sensational She-Hulk number 2, the Carl Andrews cover. Now they were saying on FOC this week that was the Ariel Diaz. It's not. So go check your new FOC. Of course, get your pre-orders in now if you want at my store, economicsandcomics.com. But you can check out the She-Hulk Ariel Diaz cover, and it's sick. And it's not this Carl Andrews one. This one's out. And the Todd Knock window shades variant. Pretty sick. The Ribbon Queen number 5, cover C, is a horror poster homage. Wolverine number 39, the Gist Knight's End variant. And for all the people asking me, where's my books? There's a lot of different reasons why people haven't got their books yet. Here's one of them. Wonderland Child of Madness number 1, cover C. And cover D is coming out next week. So get ready. Your orders are coming. They like to push those. They like to sell the Zenescope books, and then they push them. And it's just holds back everything. And the Zawa number 1 local comic book shop day foil. Okay? Now, I have 4 number 1s we'll talk about really quick. And then we'll hit your top 10. Dead Detective number 1. Black Box. So, that's coming out. It's interesting. I don't know, Black Box, if you want to message me, because I'm sure you watch my videos, because you do. I don't see your stuff on FOC anymore. I never see it. Is it just strictly your site? You guys go check out Black Box site. That's a question I'd like to answer. But Dead Detective 1's coming out. Hellacious number 1's coming out. Another book that held up orders. Holy Roller number 1, the new bowling ball killer or superhero. It's coming out from Image. And This Little Piggy number 1. This one went to market. Okay. Let's do your top 10. Now, before I do, make sure, please, subscribe, comment, like. That'll get you entered in to win every contest by commenting and being subscribed. And thank you for doing that. We're almost through another year. It's pretty crazy. All right, number 10. Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars Battle World number 1. I'm showing you the 100-copy Stegman. Basically, what this is like the Beyonder is doing a separate battle that we didn't know about. He took Peter Parker, Black Suit Spider-Man, and threw him in like another worlds. And he's like trying to battle his way. He keeps talking about how he's hungry because he's been battling for days. The Torch is in it. And it's interesting. Number 9 is Captain Marvel number 2. The Schwabi cover is sick. Butter. Hot. Fire. And the Kendrick Lim cover is sick. I like this character, Young Yang. That's the cover of the Schwabi. They're connected with the Nega bands. So they like switch places in different, like if Young Yang is fighting a bad guy, she can switch with Captain Marvel. There's a lot of stuff going on there. It's not that bad of a read. And on the end, the last page, there's a cameo in there of something, like a cameo in the shadows, kind of like a Spider-Woman cameo where you just see her shadow. Number 8 is Batman Superman World's Finest number 21. Here's cover A. And I wanted to talk about the holiday card covers, which are interesting. So they come in like they have like white outer paper. And you open it up. And then the next page is a tearable actual postcard. So you can tear it off, if you want. You could tear it off and then it folds and it's a postcard. And then the actual cover is the next cover. So if you tore it off, there'd be a little thing down the spine. Anyway, it's kind of cool. But this is the whole Boy Thunder thing. They were saying that Boy Thunder is probably Magog, but he's not. You kind of find out what's going on. Batman and Superman in this alternate timeline trying to save him. And like everyone bows down to Magog. You kind of find out in this. But it's a good read. Number 7 is Daredevil Black Armor #1. Here's the regular cover. The foil is sick, guys. It is so nice. And because I have it in hand, 25 copy Raphael Grassetti. And the Ken Lashley. They're all good covers this week. The suit's pretty cool. It looks cool in the story. And Strucker's in it from the Hydra. Strucker's in it. So we'll see where that goes. Number 6 is Superman #8. Here's cover C by John Jiang. And here's the Jim Lee holiday one that we were talking about, the holiday covers. So this is like the conclusion of the Chained. You know, that OP character. It was a good read. There's a connection between the Chained and Superboy. And Superman has to do something to like win the fight over the Chain, because the chain is like telekinetic too and super powerful. It's a good read, guys. All right, number 5 is Wonder Woman #3, cover B by Jim Lee, and the Mike Deodato artist spotlight cover. So the main thing I want to talk about is the lasso lies in this. You find out what the black lasso does. And it's pretty interesting. If someone holds the other end of the lasso, you can say stuff like, you could basically make someone cause harm to themselves. You can make them think whatever you want. You almost, instead of them telling the truth, you can like lie and they'll believe it. And they'll like, it imprints on their mind. It's very interesting. Now, Trinity is supposed to be in this, and I read it quickly, and I'm like, where's Trinity? Like, is Wonder Woman Trinity? I got a little confused, but it's still pretty cool. Wonder Woman like goes to like a government building and just whoops ass. I mean, I gotta admit, it's kind of interesting, this Wonder Woman book. Okay, plus the covers are sick. Okay. Number 4 is Sumna, #1 by Distillery. These are the magazine-sized books. Here's the cover A. And there's a polybag one. I didn't want to open it, but I'm sure it's crazy. Now, let me tell you something. This book is spicy. Like, it's horn doggy. Okay? It's like a 1600 witch thing where this lady's husband is like the guy that burns witches. Right? And the art in it is amazing. But I would think it's close to like, you know, when the women, back in the 80s or 90s, at the grocery store, there would be those like romance novels with like Fabio on the cover, and the women would buy them and they'd read them. At least I think they did, like our moms or whatever. I would think this is something like that. And it's like both for guys and girls, I think. But there's a lot of touching. The wife of the guy wants to get it on all the time, and he's so busy burning witches and has so much on his mind he can't. And at the same time, she's dreaming of like wet dream stuff with I think it's the devil. I don't know. But I gotta say, it was kind of interesting, and it was pretty buttery too. Number 3 is Carnage #1. Now, that's just another book that was holding up a ton of orders because it got pushed. That was the regular cover. Here's the 25 copy Marco Mastrozzo. And then the Del Auto foil is fire. Sick. Beautiful. Okay, so it starts off, they got to bring back Carnage to Cletus now, because they've been separated for so long. Carnage went and proved that he is an all-powerful god and stuff. He goes to this next level, where there's like this Lord Librarian of the Gods character. I don't remember this guy. Where he kind of puts Carnage in check and like makes him go into a black hole, and like he rips the librarian's hand off on the way out, right? And Carnage comes back into Cletus again somehow. I don't know if it's an alternate reality or not. I know Flash Thompson's there, Anti-Venom. And now Carnage is back together again with Cletus, and serial killer style. Like, he's hunting again. And he's killing, and he's making statements so everyone knows he's back. And Flash is hunting him. And I gotta admit, it's probably going to be pretty good. It's probably going to be pretty good. Alright. Number 2 is Batman Offworld #1, cover A. Cover B by Lyrics Lee. Also, that character I think is new. As well as cover A had the horned character. That character's new. That horned character is called Captain Sin. And then here's the Finch cover. And the local comic shop day variant, which is a version of cover A. Alright. If I read this book correctly, Batman's in space, right? And he gets taken by, like, aliens. All different types of aliens. It's almost like Batman meets Guardians of the Galaxy movies. So Batman is basically nothing there. They make fun of him because he's got a bat suit. They take all his weapons, but they let him wear his suit still because they think it's funny, the aliens. He ends up challenging the Captain Sin guy, and he like hits him as hard as he can with like 10,000 volts electricity in his hand. Nothing happens to him. And then Sin then proceeds to beat the living hell out of him, breaking bones and all that. And now he's like their slave on the ship. So how I read this, if I read this correctly, this is in the future. Batman spends all his money to go to space to these people, whether it's going back in time and then going in space to find these people, I believe to stop the invasion that will happen in the future. So he knows how to fight them when they come in the future, I think. But it was pretty good. It's interesting. And it'll be, I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be like, of course, another offshoot of Batman with a little bit of fun involved. And I liked it. We'll see how it goes. And #1 is Incredible Hulk #6. Here's the regular cover. Here's the Garson cover. And here's the wraparound. Let's go right back to the regular cover while I talk about this. So, there's a first appearance of a new Ghost Rider. I think the character that it is, his name's Sal. I've been up and down with this Hulk book for a while. And, I mean, it's good. The story kind of threw me off here and there. But I kind of got drawn in on this one. And so I like it. And that's why I put it at #1. There is this other demon character that's like a normal guy fighting off the urge. And then when he becomes this demon, it looks like something totally else. Fighting off the urge of being a psychotic killer. And so, the Ghost Rider, the new Ghost Rider character kind of protects a certain area whenever this demon killer comes around. The new Ghost Rider will protect this certain family. And when Hulk comes by, it like triggers the protection part. So the new Ghost Rider appears and likes fighting the Hulk. So that's kind of cool. But I'm starting to like it a lot better, especially the transformation of the Hulk into the Hulk. It's very it's just cool. It's like old school horror. So I put it at #1. But otherwise, there were some pretty good reads this week, and a lot of covers that we've been waiting on dropped. I was going to go on this whole rant when I first started. It's probably because I'm tired and I look at comments and I get all upset. We'll do the giveaway in a second. But I don't know. I've been noticing, like, I don't know, is this woke stuff? Like, am I getting hit with, like, trying to be controlled or something? Woke stuff? What I've noticed also in a lot of shows lately, when I'm flipping around working, is, like, this new aspect, a new way of YouTubing where everyone just talks crap about everything. Like, reporting and talking crap about everything is like the new normal. Like, how many videos can you do about one thing that happened at con or thing that happened at whatnot. Cover it, I think, but then to feed off it for views, I think is absolutely crazy. Like just, and that's like the flip side of woke, where you're on the other side complaining about all this other. It's just like everyone's a damn police officer. What do you got to be the sheriff for? Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I thought this was about collecting comics. I thought that's what comic book channels were about. Is it? Does anyone read comics anymore? You know? I don't think so. Maybe you guys. I know I do. I'm forced to. And actually, forcing myself to has made it more enjoyable for me. Although, there's no appeal to sit down and say, okay, now I have to read 30 comics. There's no appeal for that because after 4 hours, you're like, kill me. You know what I mean? But that's how it goes over here. I get the comics from delivery, like 2,000 comics a week. I process them all, make sure they're not damaged. I bag and board them all. Then I start siphoning the orders. Then I'm packing them all. By the time that's over, it's been 2 days, full days. And then I'm like, okay, time to read. And then do this video. And I do it all for free. So, I don't know, I guess the rant's coming on is, what the hell happened to the industry? When I first started, it was fun. It's still fun for whatever reason, you know, but it was about trying to get that early spec out about new comics, really, you know? And then I'm still doing that. Talking about cool cover, bringing your eyes to new artists and beautiful art, which I love. The most I think out of everything is I love art. Stories are always number 2. And then, of course, you know, good reads, good. And then a possibility of maybe making some money on the long term on these new books. But everything now is, oh, this guy did that. This whatnot or did that. This, all people are doing is bringing more attention to those sites, bringing them more money. And I think everyone's been lost of, unless that's what you want to do, it really has nothing to do with comics. And then you have the other end, which I'm on the, you know, the comics skaters, which, you know, I'm pretty much behind 100%. I understand everything about it and why it's happening, but then I see like stuff that's like super racist and all this stuff. It's like, and why does it have to be super political? I don't understand what happened there. Like, it turned from what it was to something totally different. And this video probably get me in a lot of trouble just for saying that. But it's like there's the two ends. The one end talking shit about everybody, and then the one end talking shit about everyone in a different way. And everyone talking shit, and no one cares about the comics. And then I got people, stop saying sick. Where did that come from? I don't know. I've tried to help so many people along this journey of closing in on 6 years, where I bring someone in, try to do cool prizes, bring channels in, try to help them out, where they all end up sticking it to me. And then you see later that they don't care about any of the shit that we did. It's about making money. You have people that use the channel to grow big, make a lot of money, then their channel just disappears because they find out another way to make money. You have people that, bury you so they can do more auctions. The auction thing is all dead. It's just this random thing. No, how many channels out there actually care about comics and you guys and all that other stuff? I guess that's been kind of on my mind lately. as I sit here and bust my ass every day working. It's quite frustrating. I've been, the last 2 months, I have been inventorying my store. I'm getting close, kind of, where I make sure I have the right count of books. I put it, every back issue book, I put it, like, if it's a $3.99 book, I put it on sale for $3.50. I've been going through like, this room I'm sitting in right now. I mean, dude, I'm doing a circle. It's literally the entire store, minus what I have out in the other room. And I've gone through everything in here almost, besides these little special drawers down here. I need to go through all these. These have like one per stores and all types of stuff. It is extremely time taking. I want to get it all done by the new year, so that everything that back issues on sale, everything, and it'll be all up to date. So you could just go, I'm gonna put through. Oh wow, I can put a Silver Surfer run 1 through 10. I can buy the whole run on a discount, use a code, and just pick up a run, or Hulk, or Spider-Man, or Venom, or whatever. I mean, I got it all here, and I want to get it all updated in my store, because when you're doing, when you're a LLC or whatever, and at the end of the year, they always ask me, how many books do you have in your inventory? Oh my God, that question is like the craziest question of all. So I'm trying to get the store updated all the way so I can just do this secret thing I learned about Shopify. You can enter in a secret code, and it'll tell you exactly how many books you have that aren't sold. So I'm really, really trying to get that done when I have time. But I don't know, I'm just kind of ranting right now. Sometimes I feel like I just need a rant. Have you guys noticed that, though? It's just like the negativity, to try to stay away from it and just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. But, man, I get pulled into all type of negativity all the time. And it's sometimes it's good to hear the things that people have to say. But there's a point when you're like, okay, you're milking the shit out of it. And I'm tired of hearing the same shit all the time. Maybe that's how you guys feel when I say sick. I'm tired of hearing sick all the time. But, I don't want to grow up. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing these. If I did, I wouldn't be doing comic book videos. And anyone complaining on a comic book video, dude, check yourself, bro. You're watching a comic book video. That ain't sick. Sorry. I totally ranted for this long. Let me do the giveaway. And this is a Black Box Comics giveaway. I'm doing the randomizer right there. The winner is WM21121. I can't remember. I think I know who it is. But WM, just message me on the store, economicsandcomics.com, or on Instagram. I know I've sent you stuff before. I just can't remember your address. And I wanted to say thanks to Black Box Comics, of course, as well. They've been good to me all the time, guys. They sent me stuff all the time. It's been a while. They sent me some cool stuff, and they sent me this cool shirt. I just wanted to say thanks again. We'll get back to the other giveaway next week, and it'll be a really good one. So make sure to comment in this video, because next week's video is going to be massive. Massive. So you want to get your comment in this video for next week, okay? And make sure to subscribe. And you guys, we will see you on the sick side. See you next week.